yes. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. Your music is amazing.
Love it. We in the vibe.
And
Yay!
live, yes. How do you feel after you're fresh from the Golden Globes, the best original score?
I feel great. I feel blessed. I'm very happy. You see?
Yes, it's an amazing music. And I must say, like, I want to know from you a little bit like of a maybe a behind the scene story, if you can give me like a little bit about the Golden Globes, because it's so fresh, and it's all right is also in your new record. We Are, right?
Yes, yes.
Have you?
Well, it's all right. It's the closing credit song, and
Yes.
that was a song that from the movie Soul that I wanted to incorporate a conversation between Kemp Powers, who co-directed the film, and I. And Kemp Powers was also working on the movie One Night in Miami at the same time as he was doing Soul. And that's a movie about Sam Cooke and all of the different Black activists and icons like Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali. And we wanted to have Soul to incorporate the Black diaspora. So that song was there. The behind the scenes story is okay. When you watch the film, the first scene in the film, Joe Gardner, the character, the main character, is teaching a middle school band. And he's teaching the band about his love for jazz and how he first got in touch with jazz. So the words in that scene of the script, I wrote those words. What Joe is saying, it was an improvisation that I had in the studio. I had the improvisation recorded. And I wanted the recording of the improvisation to be sent to Jamie, because I know Jamie and I know his process. He can imitate anything. So I wanted him to hear it, because they were asking me, how would this scene happen in real life? And they were having trouble cracking the tone, cracking the code to write it in the right way they wanted the scene to come out. So I just was improvising, and it ended up being what they liked, and they used it as the words, as the dialogue, the words of Joe in that scene. So it was really special to see that, and other things like throughout the process that were collaborative in that way. Pete Docter is a genius and he's just an incredible creative force. So there's a lot of great moments. That's just one of many.
Yeah, I loved your new single, I Need You. It's so energetic, and they're very swingy, and it makes you want to jump from your seat and to dance with you. If you could tell me something about the making that video, because it sounds like you're really having a good time.
Absolutely.
Any little story, any behind, like anecdote about that video making?
Oh, yes. Well, there was a period of making the video that was all just conversation. We hadn't met yet, but I was impressed by Alan Ferguson, the director. I was impressed by his work, and the work that he's done in music video and filmmaking was really special to me. And then Jamel McWilliams, the choreographer, I was impressed by his work, and I had met him via Janelle Monáe and Lizzo. We were together in Montreux, Switzerland, and he was their choreographer. We all were playing in the same place. And so I put the three of us together, Jamel, Alan, and myself, and we had lots of conversations. And what we came up, we wanted to create something that had joy and captured the spirit of the song, which was joy, but it was also this 1930s juke joint, fiddling circuit mixed with modern pop, hip hop, blending those things. So we had the idea, what if we took the Lindy Hop, which was a style of dance from Harlem in the 1930s, and took that and blended that with contemporary dance movement, modern dance movement in popular culture, and taking those things and creating a video that had that, a story that had that, dance that had that, and the music that has that. And that's what we did, and mapped it out to the point where all of what you see was shot in one day. And it's unheard of to be able to shoot it in one day, because you have two sets. two different forms of choreography as well. And the choreography is so hard to nail every time. It's physically demanding. To Lindy Hop, you're throwing people in the air and doing splits and all these things. So we shot it in one day in COVID times. So there was masking and we were distanced and we had to do all these tests and we had COVID compliance officers on set. There was all of these different obstacles that were a part of the process, which I don't think we would have been able to accomplish it if it wasn't for Jamel and for Alan and I being so in sync and always wanting to bring joy to the set.
Thank you for that. That's going to be yes.
Yay!
And I mean, your music is so full of joy in general, you know, and not just I Need You and It's All Right. But they actually, you know what I was just thinking about? They're spanning over decades, right? And your music has the ability for me, you know, to connect generations. What I mean, you know, like, because, you know, you bring the swing of the 30s and the 20s and the 40s, and then you add this contemporary vibe, right? And I mean, how and this connects myself with my son, who is a 15-year-old. He would say, "Oh no, you can't listen to swing from the 20s," but then again, he would listen to your music, you know, because you are contemporary. You feel you feel more to their taste, right? So how do you achieve that? What is the inspiration that that drives you? You know, this is really fascinating.
Well, the thing about it is you have to take from the past to blend it with the present to create the future. That's what I want to do. And that's what it's all about for me. You know, I'm always thinking about ways to take the past and be inspired by it and blend it with the present so that I can then create something new. And it feels like it's new if you know, if it feels like it's old and it's influenced by the past, if you know that stuff. But if you're 15, like your son, you say, and he's never heard that before, it's new to him.
That's it.
So, and the way that I'm doing it is also not the way that they would do it in that time because they couldn't do it in that way in that time. So then it's new just by the fact that I'm doing it in this time. And then we even take that further by sonically creating different ways of playing the instruments, mixing the instruments and sonically creating something that feels contemporary and blending it with other things that are of today. So there's all types of different little techniques of how to create something like that. You just have to have the curiosity and the knowledge and the ability to put it all together. And we striving to do that all the time.
It's very, very good. And you can do it really effectively. So you connect this generation. Is a great job because, you know, it's very easy to lose the connection to your children or to younger generations, but you manage to blend the generations with your music and people can connect and dance and, you know, yes. You're very cool. And your new album, We Are, right? The structure of that is quite interesting as well. Because I figured, you know, there is a song, I've listened to it a couple of times already. And there is a song called Boyhood, and then there's a song called Adulthood, and then you finish with It's All Right. Even the structure of the album is quite, is it like conscious like that? What did you have in mind? I mean, this seems quite different from the usual. You are very cool.
Thank you. I love making music and I love all types of music, but really for me, it's not about music. To me, it's about life. And music is a natural expression of life when it's at its greatest. And you listen to it and it doesn't sound like music, it sounds like life. And it inspires, it evokes feelings of your life and feelings of of knowing what someone else's experience is, even if you are not there. You listen to the album and you feel like you are living that experience. Even if the song is not about that, just the essence of the person's life is somehow present in the song, even if the song is about cotton candy or it's about dance the night away. You can sense that. And that's really what I achieved with this album. For one of the first times I was able to synthesize my life and my experiences and all the music that I know and make something that is so varied and so layered, but is still just very clearly, singularly me, and not segmented into a specific genre and not make it feel like it has to fit in a category. So that's my vision sonically and creatively with We Are. And I think we achieved that. And it was very, very, it's a great moment for me as an artist, a very proud moment for me.
Brilliant. I've already listened to it a couple of times, but I think it's going to be one of my favorite records this year. Yes. Woo! I like the way you dance as well. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I've got another question, the last one, and then I let you go because I know you are very sort of busy today. Fantastic. How does your music, in fact, this is very suitable to your outfit today and everything. How does your music reflect who you are and your personality? You know, like who is Jon Batiste and how would you like to be remembered? You know, like there is something that, you know, in the posterity will when they listen to it and they think, oh, the swings of the pandemic times. I don't know, something like that.
Wow. Well, you know, musically, I just want my music reflects my my desire to create something that is great, something that exists for a long time. Hopefully it reflects my desire for excellence, and also my desire to build more love, joy, and community in the world. Yeah. And that's what I want with my music, to help to lead people to that.
And you certainly achieved that already. And you're so young. You have so much more to give. Yes. I love your dancing. You are so full of energy. Your personality is already a joyful experience, you know, when people, you know, see you. You're so good. You're so good. And I look forward to more Jon Batiste.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
Wow. Oh, Jon, you're having good time.
Yes, we in there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jon. Thank you so much. And enjoy your success. And hopefully to see you in London soon.
I'm going to come over there. I'm coming to London.
Yes. And hopefully there will be some more, you know, more music, live music in the summer or so.
I know. It's going to be great.
I hope to see you live on stage at some point this year.
Please come say hello.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let's hope we'll all get to see a live gig for you know, in this new era. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna come over there and meet Dave Patterson.
Thank you so much, Jon. Take care. I let you go, otherwise they kill me for keeping you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have to go.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jon. Take care.